It's pretty damn good. You won't have to wait long to see him just.
But
it's like
someone
a duck,
offers to cook something,
the
you're like,
whole thing
okay,
there.
if they're a friend, you trust them.
So
Hell yeah.
Here we go. What, did he cover them in ranch?
Yes, everything.
Oh my god.
Everything.
Oh my god! Like a typewriter taking
Just feeding
paper.
it in. Number 2 is just as impressive. You'll see how fast he can talk afterward.
Yeah,
the whole
dude.
pork chop in his
Yeah.
mouth.
He said,
That
yeah,
is where
dude.
it's at.
That is where it's
Pork
at.
chop delight.
Pork
It's
chop delight.
Pork
What he
chop.
said?
Pork
Did he
chop
say
delight.
pork
Remember that
chop
salad?
delight?
If he did, that's news to me. Oh, God.
Hold on.
Pork chop delight.
Pork chop delight.
No!
Pork chop delight. It's like two. Hold on.
Okay.
Dude, it is like right after. But before.
That is
between
where it's
eating
at.
the first and second one.
Pork chop delight.
Oh, no.
I
Okay.
gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
Personally
I gotta watch
speaking, I'm
Pork
comfortable
Chop
with whoever
Delight.
cooks.
He raises his eyebrows before he inhales that first
dude.
one.
That is where it's at.
I'm listening. I gotta hear
Pork chop delight.
Okay, I missed that shit.
Pork
When
Chop
I
Delight.
never thought I'd hear that come out of his mouth.
Why? Yeah, because why would anyone ever say
A
that?
human pork chop delight.
Pork Chop Delight. What an actual fucking crazy person. About fucking
Cobra
the opposite
drinks.
of hydrating yourself.
Call that a diuretic. Flush all the water out of your body. That's the dream. He wants to be.
Pull it right out.
Wants to
Just
turn
get
into
that
jerky.
Sodium in.
Yeah.
Get that fucking Dorito dust in.
That's what they call the beef jerky lifestyle, baby.
You all about that jerky lifestyle, YouTube?
You become the jerky.
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah, Cobra.
dehydrated. Yeah.
Meat, you fucking meat jerking beef boy. How come we haven't seen him eat more hot dogs? You think he'd be a big hot dog guy?
Now you mention it. Have we ever seen him eat a hot dog?
I don't think I've ever seen him eat a glizzy before. Absolutely not. No.
What?
I mean, is he getting there? He's been eating the eggs as of late.
Oh, he's been obsessed with eggs.
Hot dogs could be the next saga for him.
Oh. Just eating the lips and anuses of his fallen brethren. He's chowing down. Maybe he has an aversion to them. Maybe he doesn't like the texture or something. Because, I mean, let's be real. He loves gas station food. Why hasn't he been eating hot dogs?
That's true. It might be a texture thing.
Yeah.
I think because some things have to be a texture thing for him, the way he eats and wants to like goop things up
Yeah.
and crunch things out. And, like it's really weird.
I mean, he is supposed to be on the spectrum after all, and that's a major, say like a flag for being on the spectrum, is that texture can be even more important than taste for them.
Yeah, we've never seen Cobra eat a hot dog before.
Let's
Maybe
get on that.
Somebody send him a couple packs.
It's going to be the new, do you like pork ribs? Someone's going to bust in the chat saying, do you like hot dogs? Do you like Nathan's? I'm going to be asking him. I want to know.
He would be straight up, Cobra would be a ballpark boy.
Some ballpark Franks?
For sure, right? Just like the worst one you could get. No, he would find one that was even worse. Like he would go to Walmart and just find like not ballpark Franks, but just like
Just
fucking
the store brand.
home run hitters
Yeah.
or something, you know?
Oh, I've had those in my time. When you get the lowest grade hot dogs, that's a nightmare. I've been down that road a long time ago when things were tight. I
yeah.
gave that a spin, thought, man, these can't be that different. They're just hot dogs. And that was a
Yeah,
bad day.
That's a bad day. Exactly.
Oh, I remember it vividly. No, I mean, just like how he can't drink a lot of really hard alcohol still. I think that trips his texture sensors. They go wild when he has a really stiff drink.
Terrible at drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
I think he could seriously wither away and finally shrivel up and leave this gay earth, and he will still hate the actual taste of alcohol.
But insists he loves it.
Yeah. Whiskey, tough guy drinks, all that.
Yeah, it's the same thing like you were saying where he just like can't. I mean, nothing he cooks can ever taste bad. Nothing he mixes up can ever taste bad. Everything's just an orgasm in his mouth. And,
We were watching some clips of him the other night, and it was from the old apartment, but he used to show, because he'd put the camera right up in his face sometimes, and the worry and concern that would still escape as he's eating is so funny. He's
Yeah.
on edge during some of those.
Oh my goodness. I'll keep it 100
Yeah.
with you right now. I haven't been watching him too much lately anymore, man. Like, I don't know. I don't have the mental bandwidth for this dude lately.
No.
Like, I was just watching him one day, and like I was just because it's kind of mindless or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like sitting there, and next thing I know, I'm just watching this guy like squeeze ranch dressing onto a frozen pizza for like a minute and a half. And I was like, you know what? 2 minutes of him just like squeezing the rest of the ranch out on this frozen pizza that's already covered in Doritos. And I was like, you know what?
I've had enough.
I could do something better right now. Yeah. Turned it off, and I've just only been watching the edit channels pretty much.
No, it's good because the people who they force themselves to keep watching it turns into anger and vitriol, and then you wind up with these weirdos who just wish death on them. And
Yeah, hate watchers.
hate watchers. Yeah, they need a break real bad, but they deny themselves.
Yeah, I would never, because like I just don't. If you want to like make fun of the dude, like make it funny. It's really easy to make it funny. Like,
Yeah.
I always hate the shit
No.
that's just like, this fucking guy's a retard. You need to die.
No.
Like, whatever.
You better
like,
be having fun if you're watching him. If you're not,
yeah,
take a breather.
exactly. Yeah, go do something else
Yeah.
if you're just hate watching this guy. Because, like, yeah, we're speculating wild over here,
Yeah.
baby. Let's go.
Hot takes. Did you see his new gut?
Speculating wildly. His new gut?
Yeah, man.
I did not. I
Oh,
mean,
he's got a
it's been a long
cheeseburger gut,
time
man.
coming.
Let's see if I can make this even easier for you.
Oh, yeah, it's coming in.
It's coming in nicely, dude.
It's coming in. Respect to the fit, though. I like that fit.
Too distracted by the fit. Even with
Well, I
this
mean, yeah,
huge
no, I-
bulbous gravy gut looking at you.
I mean, immediately I just saw him flexing the fit.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn.
Damn. The boy is not brushing his teeth. There was a great picture of his gums lately. It would be like having little pearls in your mouth if you were to rub your tongue over them. They are so inflamed. I'll get you a
Ooh.
pic
Oh my God.
and get that detail. You see how far
God
out
damn.
they're coming. They are making one last stand here, looking like a true Goblin King with the gut and the hair, the skullet. I mean, he's transforming at this rate.
Oh yeah, he looks fucking insane.
Yeah, he looks crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah.
He looks nuts. Like there's no two ways about it. Like if you didn't know who he was and you just saw that
Yeah.
guy like walking towards you, you would fucking lock your doors or fucking run him over.
If he's just like crossing the street and you just notice him, you accelerate. Remember in Pulp Fiction where Bruce Willis and the guy lock eyes in the street and he just guns it?
Yeah.
Exactly like that. Earliest video I ever saw of him, if you can believe this, he was drinking coffee in it.
It's coffee. It's Dunkin' Donuts and chocolate milk. It's delicious.
I was trying to remember when else he would drink coffee, and it seemed like when times were tight, he would resort to that, and he'd just brew up some coffee.
Pretty sure the last time he was brewing it up out, like literally out of nowhere, brewing it up was because somebody sent him some. A fan sent him some.
Oh, that's right, because he likes the Death Wish coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
Him and Stephanie are both into it.
He got the sticker on his guitar.
Yeah. Gotta have the baddest ass of coffee. Get the Death Wish. Got a skull on it. Never been able to pace himself, that's for sure. And that includes caffeinated drinks. There was a great video that finally came back. It was unearthed from Digimon Dude's unlisted Cobra videos. And it was the story of how when he was a little bit younger, he drank, I think, back-to-back Rockstars and then went to the hospital.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it, man.
And I can't remember what he said the bill was. It was really steep. I'll get the clip going.
And of course, gotta hide the energy drinks as well, because if he's the rest of the stash that I have, because if he'll see that, he'll get pissy as well. Because I made a mistake and drank energy drinks on an empty stomach. I had downed 2 full throttles, nothing to eat, and had a bit of a panic attack and, passed out on the floor shaking and shit. $800 hospital bill that my dad paid just to find out that I shouldn't be drinking energy drinks, right? Well, I learned then since then to, if you're going to drink them with food in your stomach so you don't pass out from the lack of food, because all that sugar and caffeine, no stomach to fill it in with, just,
But I would have been so angry if I was Clint. What a pain
Yeah,
in the
Clint,
ass.
man.
I'll bet you he got grounded or got his a punishment haircut or something for that one, because that's...
And he didn't learn his lesson
No.
because we've seen him drink multiple monsters a couple occasions. I can remember one in particular. He's drinking 2 monsters on the day of the Chips video. Fuck my smile.
I'll give a shout out to homeboy Alex Anderson. Came over, bought me 2 monsters. I'm on my second one already because it's been one of those days.
Probably contributed to him at one point leaving the living room to go kick the living shit out of his stove.
Yeah.
Hashtag smile with Lays. Hashtag fuck you.
That's how it manifests when he drinks too much caffeine. He gets angry. But no, he didn't learn his lesson. I'm genuinely surprised that he hasn't had more scares like that where he thinks that maybe his heart is freaking out or skipping beats or something.
He mixed 99 proof bananas
Yes.
with Monster Energy drink.
Oh.
99 proof bananas and Monster Energy drink. Oh, yeah.
He starts that video where he's drinking the 99 proof bananas and Monster, manually beeping his swears with
Yes.
like a button from YouTube or a
It
video
was
from
a
YouTube.
bleep
and
noise that's just a sustained...
obviously-
Yeah.
On Cooking with Cobra, I have to censor my language because YouTube apparently has this family-friendly image. Well, that You feel what I'm saying, YouTube? And I don't have a soundboard. I have a YouTube video that produces the beeping noise.
Poorly at that. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a sustained beep that he has to pause and unpause. And like, I mean, obviously he gives up on that after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, the reason that one stands out to me is because, like, yeah, first of all, I believe it was on the now deleted Cooking with Cobra channel. I'm like, this had started off initially as a cooking video
Yeah.
because he talks a bunch about making an Elvis Presley burger.
Elvis Presley burger consists of Texas toast, burger patties, a burger patty, I should say, whatever. Some bacon, some Swiss cheese, some bananas, some peanut butter, some jelly, some mayo.
He never gets around to it because he just gets
drunk.
absolutely washed.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, food recipes all in one spot. Any idea from now on that I have for a food recipe?
Kicked back in that computer chair, and he's just like, he's mumbling something to himself. It's just like, he's like, food recipes all in one spot, or like something like
Yeah,
that.
he's
And he's
plugging
like
the
kind of
channel.
feeling himself. Yeah. And like while he's like really cooked like that, at one point he refers to himself as the pipe smoking burger aficionado in some like fancy, sophisticated voice, like as if smoking cigarette snipes out of a pipe
Yeah.
and eating burgers like piled with chimichangas and Doritos is the height of luxury.
Makes him a connoisseur.
The pipe smoking burger aficionado is back at it again with a Cobra classic.
Oh, what a
Yeah,
disaster.
like,
It's so funny that he tried to start it off serious, bleeping himself,
Yeah.
and it just devolves. 99 proof bananas. Have you ever had that before?
No,
Me neither.
absolutely not. That seems like something that's just like a high school kid
Yeah.
would want someone to get for them.
Banana flavor.
Like, yeah, this stuff tastes just like bananas, dude.
When you're a predator and you're trying to nab some children, you bring them the 99 proof bananas.
Yeah, Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah.
And 99 proof bananas. Bananas.
King Cobra JFS. Could be a predator's name, but I think in this case it's a successful musician.
You remember the dyes, the water enhancers that he was sipping on.
Yes. Absolutely. The Jelly Belly, right?
Yeah, Jelly Belly stuff. Get the
They
big red
turned
mouth.
his mouth. Yeah, they turned his mouth crazy. And wasn't he like acting like a vampire
Yeah.
when he was drinking that?
He looked
too?
like he'd been sucking down some cobra's blood. Red mouth.
Yeah. His entire mouth. Yeah, it just looked fucked.
Because I can't remember what the intended amount is that you're supposed to put in there, but he went through the whole bottle in no
It's like
time at
2
all.
or 3 drops.
Yeah.
It's like a water enhancer. Like, oh, this will make my water taste, a little bit like blueberry or whatever. But no, like, it's not supposed to turn the entire drink red,
Yeah. It was thick with it, and he was drinking tequila with that, if I remember right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Dr. Stoner.
Dr. Stoners, yes, with the red
Like,
dye.
wouldn't stop. Like, oh, is there weed in this? Oh, yeah, 'cause if there is, yeah.
Yeah.
$13.99.
Oh, that's economical. All right. Go ahead.
There
Put
you
in the
go.
dye. Who gives a shit? The jelly bean or whatever it's called, the water enhancer. I remember reading that it has kind of like a lubrication effect on your guts and just turns it all into a slip and slide. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, and he doesn't need any assistance
No.
in the slipping and sliding department,
No.
I'm sure.
Just fall right out. Oh.
But yeah, he's like with the overly sweets,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like,
It's got to be a Venn diagram of cheap, but also masking the booze flavor. It has to have
Really
some.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like, for instance, the fucking Sneaky Snake root beer floats.
Yeah.
Like, that has just got to be a stomach ache. A sugary, thick, just alcoholic root beer. But then
The
on
head.
top of the foam, he puts a chocolate drizzle on it.
One Sneaky Snake root beer float. Yes, on the screams. Cheers.
Clint may have gotten on his ass about drinking on stream, so he started coming up with creative ways.
Yeah, getting really drunk beforehand and then getting on camera and just having two and like, oh, I'm just having two. But like, he's clearly already drunk because he's like, it's not about the prestige.
It's not about the prestige, it's about the root beer.
And like, he starts making it
Yeah.
and pulls out a massive buck knife, Rambo style ass buck knife. And he proceeds to just jam the knife into the pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. He twists the knife and just drops a huge chunk of ice cream directly onto his atrocious carpet. And then he just like kind of pops the ice cream chunk into the potion time glass, just like meh, just kind of whatever, real mumbo jumbo.
Yeah. It's got to curdle up in his stomach, right? When all that crap is mixing together, the
It
beer,
has to,
the cream.
because it curdles like in real time.
Yeah.
Sometime, as you're watching him. Like,
I had Irish car bombs when I was really young and getting started.
Jeez,
And it makes me sick thinking about it because those are Guinness and then what, like Bailey's?
Bailey's, yeah.
And what a horrible drink to have when you are just starting to drink because,
Yeah, and you have to guzzle it. It's a lot
Yeah.
of liquid, a ton of liquid.
a lot of cream, a lot of sugar,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
sits so bad.
And like, yeah, that has to just be bubble guts,
Yeah. When he really gets in deep, and I think this showed up on the second doc, he'll get so drunk that he'll just sit there and stare in his glass and go comatose. He's not really a fun drunk when he's in public, at least.
He'll finish a Bud Light Platinum and like stare into it like it's a fucking kaleidoscope
Yeah.
or something. Like, it's like, I want to see what he sees in there because he's doing that constantly.
Yeah, all the time. In the recent vid where he had the hat on, I think he was purposefully drinking whiskey because he's got that Mickey Spillane combo, like he's in some film noir movie film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Started to make a Boilermaker with it because he put beer in there to water it down a little. Just looked disgusting.
Oh, that's not gonna go good for
No.
him. He needs Mountain Dew. He needs something.
Ice. Put ice in it, Cobes.
I mean, with the exception of maybe a couple drinks freshly delivered from Taco Bell,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him drink a cold beverage.
No. Room temperature.
Cold beverages are the enemy of Casper, Wyoming. Just gonna fucking shatter everyone's teeth.
Even chew them
Yeah,
for us.
cold drinks. What am I, some
Fat cat?
millionaire?
Yeah. Casper, Wyoming, fat cat?
Drinking no ice in our drinks over here. That is too rich for our blood, dude.
Get out of here, Hollywood.
He's always got to dilute. bro.
Yeah.
Like he's never, he can barely even just drink a beer at this point. Like, that started with the classic, the
Yeah.
Cobra's Mist.
Cobra is the mist where it all
Like-
began.
Yeah, his old go-to, man, just straight up Mountain Dew and whatever
Blue Moon.
beer he happens to have.
True.
At the time.
It could be any
that's right.
beer.
Although traditionally it did start off with Blue Moon.
Traditionally.
But, with the day, with the way he drinks now,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, he's certainly not picky.
Whatever's
anymore.
on
Like,
hand. I was mulling it over, getting my notes ready, and I was surprised thinking about how he never drinks Blue Moon anymore. Is it
No, never.
maybe the price that's
He goes through phases with his beers
yeah.
because he was doing Blue Moon, and then if you remember a while ago, he was really into Rolling Rock, and
Yeah.
then he was getting the Budweiser 12 packs. Now he's doing Bud Light Platinum, and more recently, somebody said he was drinking Keystone Light, which is
Keystone, yeah.
wild.
He likes
But
the discounts. If he can get a special on
yeah,
it
I
in
think
bulk.
he absolutely will just drink, I think, whatever is the
Yeah.
cheapest. And I mean, yeah, and we've also seen alterations on the Cobra's Mist too over the years, because he's definitely like he's used Baja Blast from Taco Bell before to like mix it with some Bud Light
Yeah.
Platinum, and I think he's mixed it with the whatever the mango one he drinks from Taco Bell before too. So
If I
yeah,
remember right,
Riz.
did he say when he'd be at the bar, he'd get a pitcher, but he'd also get some Mountain Dew with it? He'd actually mix it while he was there?
Yeah, he would. In the documentary, Got the King Cobra, Now It's a Party.
Yeah.
My man is just posted up at B Dubs just with a giant picture of Mountain Dew and Bud Light. Like, yo, and I know probably some wild shit has to go down at Buffalo Wild Wings,
Yeah.
and that's probably up there.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be up there. They probably seen just like knockout, drag out fights over like mozzarella sticks and shit. But at the end of the day, when they talk about the wildest shit they ever saw at work, it's going to be like, oh, yeah, one time we got this guy with this really crinkled up cowboy hat. He came in and ordered Mountain Dew and Bud Light.
Ate all the wings. You saw those guys. They had like a little fan club going at the end of it. They were praising him, totally into it.
You did fucking awesome, dude. That was amazing, man. That's my dream right there, so.
Hell yeah, bro.
You just did it.
Oh, yeah. He was feeling himself at Buffalo Wild Wings that day, man. Those
You look
ladies
really cool.
talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, of age, cisgendered, alive, non-related. He was in the zone.
Stuff, yeah. All right. Well, you look super cool. Good luck.
Thanks, you too. Have a good night.
I always connected the G Fuel with him getting into that mental state when he's drinking and he powers it up.
G-Fuel Demon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. On my list.
Oh, nice.
G-Fuel Demon.
Demon.
He was drinking G-Fuel like fucking raptor's blood or something. Or something. Like right? It was just something ridiculous. Or maiden's blood. No, maiden's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's drinking just maiden's blood and
Scoops.
vodka. And like,
Yeah.
what does that taste like? Remember, too, he was like already going through it on that day. I think his bonfire account had just got deleted.
Yeah.
On the first day, I believe it was the day after his Teespring had gotten deaded. So he's like already kind of like visibly agitated. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he had been drinking before he started up with a G Fuel.
Yeah.
Because he starts drunk haggling for the I think it was the praying mantis staff. Yeah, it was. Because you'll remember he had lowered the price of the staff to $420
instead
aka the dank number.
Yeah, instead of 666, right?
Threatening to raise it back to the evil number.
The beast.
666.
Get my own G Fuel flavor. We'll see, huh? That staff, like I said, is still available. But before I go to bed, it's going to be put back up to 666. So if you want to buy that praying mantis staff at $420, I'd do it while you can, because the price is going to go back up as soon as the day is over. So, yes, it is what it is.
His drunken e-begging, it doesn't go as planned. So he raises the price, and then just he starts up straight up, just like
the scoops ready.
Depression drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, in the G Fuel video too, he's like You know, maybe someday he'll be famous enough to get his own G Fuel flavor. Just
Yeah,
like,
I'd
wow.
love that.
Yeah, sure. And he's talking about how it's going to be like fruit punch with like an aftertaste of monster green energy.
All I could think of is the lubricant that he wanted to make, that it would have the effects of cocaine
Oh,
and
yeah.
marijuana, and it gets you horny,
Hiss,
like all this stuff.
hiss and hurt.
Yes, the hiss.
Like hiss.
Like a
Yeah,
snake,
what
yeah.
an asshole.
See, I could do something like that if I got famous enough. I create a lube that would be edible, but it comes in a powder and it's activated through liquid. And when it activates, it stimulates, it would mimic the feeling of ecstasy and cocaine while having sex. It mimic those drugs without actually being in your system. So if you thought the KY Hiss and Hers stuff was good, the KY Hiss and Hers would be even better.
Oh, it does bring out the worst in him, though. It makes him angry.
It was a full descent into madness for a little bit. Like he starts doing a demon voice,
Yep.
and he refers to himself as a rock and roll demon.
Oh, well, shit, fuck. Excuse me, YouTube. Ooh, let my inner demon out just for a bloody second. I let my inner demon, rock and roll demon, out for a second. And it's just jamming out to the music and feeling the vibes. And it's just like, whoa, look out.
I mean, he's basically making old Recipe for Loco at that point. Just,
Oh yeah, 100%.
and that's what gets people blackout drunk, but also running at full speed.
He ain't making four loco. He's making poor loco.
I love the stories of that, of like 28 days later shit, of people just running blackout drunk. You have all the energy.
I used to drink it.
Yeah.
Ask me about it. I'll tell you. Yeah, that shit was just fucking all bad.
Yeah.
That shit would just have you sweating,
Yeah.
just ready to go, ready to fight people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he won't buy it for himself, you know.
No.
But he'll talk the whole time he has it. He loves
it.
G Fuel. Yeah,
Yeah.
G Fuel. He won't drink it again until somebody sends him another, canister of it.
Yeah. Whenever you get sent any kind of weird liquor, he will drink it. Pizza beer.
He will drink any liquor anyone sends him.
Yeah.
He is not picky at this junction. This guy will drink anything. He will drink anything. He even drank that like stuff from Chicago that people say is like
the Malort.
the Malort. Yeah.
It's like a running
Malort.
joke over there.
Malord was enjoying some Malort. Dude, he doesn't care. Like somebody sent him not that long ago homemade vape juice. Like that could just be someone's piss. Like somebody could have just been like spitting dip into that thing for a week, and he's just smoking it. Like this has got CBD and e-liquid that the fan sent me.
Air freshener.
Like,
back in the day, talking about Irish car bombs and Guinness. Wow, he loved Guinness. But even back then, it was too expensive for him. So it would be a rare treat if he had Guinness around.
I feel like he doesn't have money now,
Yeah.
like he was having money a couple months ago. Like he's streaming less. People are definitely giving him less money, and that's why he's the other day drinking Keystone Light.
Keystone Light. If he can get some discount Bud Light, he'll get the box going. He loves that.
Another highlight.
I remember when he was visiting Walt and Angie, I think he managed to score a box of that and was just plugging away at it.
The wind's dying down, Josh.
What's that?
The wind's dying down.
Anything cheap.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, that's true alcoholic shit.
Yeah.
Like,
The priorities change a lot when you just
Yeah.
need it in you and you need a lot of it. During peach schnapps, he also laments that he doesn't have any Guinness around because it's too expensive.
Oh,
What I wouldn't give for a nice beer right now, just a nice cold Guinness. Be nice, but I ain't got the money for that shit, so.
peach schnapps,
Yeah.
dude. I can't believe he hasn't resorted back to drinking that, because I knew this lady back in the town I grew up in, and she was like real bad alcoholic,
Yeah.
and that was her drink of choice, like because
Oh.
it's cheap as shit, it gets you bombed, like
I didn't know that was
it'll
a thing. I thought
probably help his breath too.
I mean, honestly, it might help the breath, but I think it would accelerate the tooth decay. There's got to be a
Yeah,
lot of
it would.
sweet stuff in there, right? Just like syrup.
Oh, yo, yeah, it's thick. Like
Yeah.
from what I remember about it, like when you pour it into a shot, it's thick.
I thought it was always a mixer. I didn't know people drank it on its own.
Oh no, people drink it on its own.
Oh,
They're
God.
hard up. That's why, like, Cobra seems pretty hard up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't resorted back to that.
Oh, bad memories, that's why. The day that he
Yeah,
almost did it.
something.
No, he didn't. He wasn't serious. Because, with the really dull blade he had and all that from the peach schnapps.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Bad memories.
Classic. Wearing the zombie shirt.
Yeah. And he held on to that thing for years. He had that.
I wish he still had it. What a great shirt.
It was a really good shirt. He could have sold that for, I'd say probably $1,000.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's some Cobra
That's
memorabilia.
That's his classic.
It is the classic. Like if that was the Chris Chan equivalent of the rugby shirt.
Yeah, that's Cobra's classic.
Customizing. I mean, that's the origin of drink mixing to begin with. He loves customizing these things and the naming.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the names are just absolutely wild too.
They're great. I started collecting this giant list, and maybe during part 2 we can really get into the total number of combinations he's come up with. It's obscene how many there are. The one that always comes to mind, Cobra's Blood, I feel like is a big staple, which is
Cobra's Blood is wine
and Monster.
I took and drank half the bottle of red wine and replaced the empty half with green Monster energy drink. And I call this combination Cobra's Blood. It's simply exquisite.
Okay, wine and Monster. Or sometimes it's wine and Mountain Dew, right?
I want to say yeah, because the Mountain Dew is sometimes a substitute for the Monster.
Take a sip of my Cobra's Blood drink combo, which is consistent of Villa M sweet red wine and some Mountain Dew.
Pink Cobra, that came out weird. Vodka, Fleshman's, as he says it. Cherry 7-Up. That's it. Pink Cobra.
This here is Cherry 7-Up. That's what's up.
Together with Fleshman's
Pink Cobra.
Pink Cobra.
That's it?
Yeah, and that would be easy to make,
Okay.
honestly. Cherry
Yeah,
7-Up
that's
and
an
vodka.
easy one.
Uh,
Pink Cobra.
This is disgusting. There's one called a Spicy Cobra. It's whiskey, orange juice, cranberry, 7-Up, and habanero hot sauce.
That's a Spicy Cobra drink combo. It's basically whiskey, orange juice with a little bit of pulp, some cranberry juice, some 7-Up, and a big fat cap full of habanero hot sauce.
How to ruin it's already a bad drink.
Huh. That is interesting, YouTube.
There's the Cobra's Bite, which is Smirnoff and Monster. There's a lot of Monster in these. Cobra's Crack, is one I don't think we'll see ever again. It's Crown Royal and Squirt.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, he did have some Crown Royal, the apple one, not too long ago. But yeah, Crown Royal that's rich for Cobra's blood at this
Yeah.
junk.
I like, because he'll talk about how expensive it is, and then he's pouring soda into it. Oh, this is a good one. All right. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey and Apothic Dark Red. You know what he calls that one?
What? No.
Cobra's Grog. AKA friendship wine.
Cobra's Goose.
He loves that one. He loves that combo.
It has two names, Friendship Wine and Cobra's Grog.
Ooh, that sounds
Cobra's Grog.
Ugh.
Friendship wine. It's out of nowhere that he says it's also named that. Friendship wine.
Friendship wine.
Yeah.
As he drinks it by himself.
Did you know what his favorite wine is?
It's the Apothecary Dark, right?
I thought that was the case, but he talked about it in 2 videos. It's called Josh's.
My favorite red wine is Josh's red wine, followed by Apothic Dark Red.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
I know people are going to think, oh my God, did Cobra get his own wine? That's badass. No, I did not. It's just a coincidence.
The Eviction vodka, aka his original, aka his original take on his several times failed homemade cotton candy vodka,
Yeah.
aka Cobra's Cotton Candy.
Cobra's Cotton Candy.
Not to be confused with just the traditional Cobra's candy. This is Cobra's Cotton Candy.
God, and this is from around the eviction time?
The day before.
Oh my God.
The night before. He made this the night before, and it's like, and he bought like the cheapest vodka he could possibly find. It's called like Potter's or something. Definitely something I've never heard of.
Yeah.
And
Potter's.
Yeah, like he takes one whiff of the vodka, and of course he just starts immediately gagging at just the smell. It's like classic fucking Cobra.
It's cheers. Open it up.
Instead of like putting the cotton candy into another mixing apparatus and then pouring the vodka over it, this fucking ding dong just starts stuffing small bits of cotton candy with his dirty ass fingers into the tiny opening of the vodka bottle. And his fingers and hands, it's just obviously they like keep getting really sticky, and like every few stuffs or whatever.
Yeah.
He just has to like dust his hands off and like lick his fingers.
Of course.
Like, it's one of those drinks where that has to be instant gut rot.
Yeah. Oh God, cotton candy mix, whatever it is. It's so confusing because there was a third one after that. I didn't realize there were 3 iterations of Cobra drinks that involved cotton candy mix, because there was the recent one.
Insane. Yeah.
Cotton Candy Fire.
Where he just dumped cotton candy like
macaroni mix for the recent
cotton
one.
Candy macaroni mix. And it just looked like Pepto-Bismol.
It was so thick. There was a stream where he's drinking the last of it, because of course whenever he mixes this stuff, he puts it directly into the damn bottle. So now the whole thing is whatever mix it's supposed to be.
This has to ruin the entire thing.
The whole batch. But he was drinking the last of it, and you can see the silt and sludge coming from the macaroni mix. He drinks it and then just turns off the stream. He's done. I think it's because he had to go vomit. Yeah.
Cotton candy flavored Everclear mixed with Bang Cotton Candy energy drink. We call that cotton candy fire because it burned like a bitch going down. I'll tell you what.
We're going to have to drink that, Chauncey.
Just like the absolute strongest alcohol you can get. Like, he's trying to make himself blinder with that shit.
I don't know if you have acid reflux already, but you're going to have it after drinking that fucking energy drink and Everclear put together. Pure acid.
Oh, I will have some Tums on deck
yeah.
for sure. Maybe that's how we'll end the stream. We'll make our own Cobras combo with
Tums.
fucking Tums.
Pepto-Bismol, just start dunking it.
We're gonna need it.
Yeah. That'll be our final drink, whatever it is. I want that liquid Pepto-Bismol stuff and some Tums. Fucking flower water, too.
Flower
Disgusting.
water.
Talked about his energy drinks. He used to just blow entire paychecks on getting huge piles of energy drinks.
That is documented quite nicely in the Wendy's saga. Him just absolutely tearing through entire paychecks. Cigarettes, alcohol,
cleaning out the gas station.
Actually, that documentary brought a drink combination to my attention that I had never knew about before. The swamp water.
Swamp water. Okay.
Yeah, and he's I think it's like Jägermeister, but there's definitely something you never see him drinking. A nice green juice. Like one of those naked. That might be the most healthiest thing I ever seen him consume.
That's like the pureed veggie fruit blended drink, right? The green.
Yeah, the expensive shit. They're like $5-6 a bottle. And I believe he was like, mix these all together and you get swamp water.
Swamp water for the boglum. He used to have more of a Monster Mountain Dew base. It's becoming Bud Light base. He has Cobra's Orange Dream, which is Rain Orange Dreamsicle and Bud Light.
What?
And he loved it. He said it was delicious. But he's just mixing beer and energy drinks.
King Cobra's newest drink combo. Cobra's Orange Dream. Oh, snap. There's our drink combo. Cheers. Oh, that's so good.
He was reviewing what he called Apotheca Cobra, and it was Monster Mutant Soda that it's probably discontinued at this point with Apotheca Red.
Yeah, where does he even? This guy is just.
Well, what I call this drink combination? Apotheca Cobra. What do you think I'm calling it? And how do you make Apotheca Cobra? You mix Apotheca Dark Red wine with Monster Mutant Green Soda, just like you see me do.
He should, if he was smart, he would start a YouTube page, gas station cocktails.
Yeah. Because he's all about it. He loves this shit.
Yeah, he's about that life, 100%.
And just like Review Bra and his Energy Crisis series, doing energy drinks. When he was talking about just the wine and the Monster Soda, just basically said you can't taste the wine anymore. You just taste Monster Soda.
Man, there's never been a person who enjoys being drunk but hates drinking more than Cobra.
Yeah.
He drinks, like how me and my friends would drink in high school. Just like, let's pour, Hawaiian punch into a bunch of rum and then put tequila in that and then like cut oranges into it. Just like making dumb shit. Like, we're drinking.
Yeah.
This is how you drink.
This is how it's done. And then, I mean, did you ever get really sick drinking those mixtures?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. That's how you drink when you're like a 20-year-old animal.
Yeah. An animal.
This dude should not be drinking like that
No.
anymore. Mixing Bang energy
Yeah.
with like
Everclear.
diarrhea, so Bismol colored fucking Everclear. Like, that's what a high school kid imagines like going to a bar is like.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, they're just gonna be mixing up fucking
Everything.
anything.
Anything, yeah. Oh, I wanted to make sure to mention that whenever he drinks anything, he aerates it. And that is, he's inhaling as he's drinking. You know the noise?
Yeah. Yep.
Every time he drinks something.
He's a aerator, he's a swirler. Like, he thinks he's a real connoisseur of booze, you know?
The swirling and then hitting the bottom of it for some reason.
Oh, dude, he just gets those beers he's drinking as uncarbonated as humanly possible by just swishing them around, clinking on them, raising them up to look inside of it. Like, dude, flat beer is one of the grossest tastes of all time.
And if it's room temperature, it already smells like throw up.
Yeah,
Smells
again,
like bile.
that's a fucking high school thing. Like, you know, you and your friends get some 40s, drink 140 for like an hour and a half. And yeah, by the time you get to the end of it, it's just like, we used to call that the ass.
That is the ass.
This dude turns half bottles into the ass. Like, he longs for the ass.
The true ass of his drinks is going to make you throw up. The macaroni mix, the cotton candy, that was the ass of that one. The sludge at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. Thick.
That was, it's so good. Ass.
It's foul. Yeah, it's like turning my stomach even thinking about it.
He had this really weird story I never picked up on when I was doing this research. He was talking about the old dog charity for Ellen, right? And he said that in addition to that being a birthday present, the whole charity, he was going to give her a customized t-shirt.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And then wine coolers. It was the strangest assortment.
Coolers?
Wine coolers, yeah.
Now, helping Ellen raise the money for that charity was part of her birthday gift. And the final thing I'm getting for her birthday gift is her very own custom-made t-shirts that no one else is going to have. And a 6-pack of wine coolers to drink for herself.
It blew me away. Like, what are these objects? They have nothing to do with each other. A charity, a shirt, and wine coolers for her birthday. And now recently a sword for some reason.
Doesn't matter who I got the katana for. It really doesn't matter.
He's nuts. And he's just losing it even more.
Yeah, he is. He is really off his rocker, losing his marbles. It shows, like, visibly, he looks crazier than ever. The stuff come out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah, the things he's saying, man.
Yeah.
Pork chop to life.